Good afternoon, everyone. This is Professor Hill. So, a short video for our class, Introduction to Ethics Philosophy 2306 here at St. Philip's College for the summer of 2024. And we're at the end of week 1 in our 8-week class. Today is Friday, the 7th of June, 2024. So, we're coming up on the weekend where our first essays due Sunday night at midnight. They're going to be due every Sunday night at midnight from now on. We're going to have the same system. Right now, we're reading chapter 1, looking at our case study involving Jenny Lake, and then writing a response to that, an essay about that. And yesterday, I made a few comments about Jenny Lake and the fact that because she's a 17-year-old minor, that the decision is really her mother's decision. And so I put a link to an old video I'd done talking about this important fact because we always have to determine who's the decision maker, who's the person that has to wrestle with the issues, weigh and balance the consequences, all the factors that go into you deciding what's right and wrong, good and bad. And in this case, it kind of looks like it's Jenny's decision because she says, I want to stop my treatment. And the mother says, okay. But really, while that looks like Jenny telling her mom and her mom agreeing with Jenny's decision, really it's the reverse. It's Jenny expressing her desire and wish to stop her treatment and her mother making the decision for her minor child. And the reason this is important is that a lot of students, they tell me, well, I agree with Jenny Lake and her decision to stop the treatment. And the rationale is, the thinking is, well, it's because, Jenny is protecting her child. This is what parents do. This is what mothers do. The mama bear protects the cubs at great risk, even if it means sacrificing your life. And so I think people kind of admire Jenny for sacrificing her life, taking the hit to save her child. But if that's the rule, if that's the principle we're applying to the situation, you got to remember it really applies to Jenny's mom. She's the decision maker. So why aren't we saying to the mom, it's your call, do what mothers do, protect your cubs, save Jenny, even if it's difficult, even if there are consequences you don't like, do what matters. Now, I have to tell you, Jenny's mom thinks she made the right decision. It's a terrible choice. It's a choice between terrible outcomes. There's no doubt about that. So it's a horrible, terrible situation. She's just trying to do the best she can. But when we get down to, do you agree or disagree with the decision and why? We really got to be talking about Jenny's mother's decision. And what's the rationale for that? And it's clearly not doing what's in the best interest of her child, who ends up foreseeably dying because of her choice to stop her treatment. Now, you might say, well, okay, now we're into weighing and balancing factors, looking at the circumstances, looking at the relative factors, looking at our values. That's complex stuff. It's not just simply saying, no, there's a rule, let's apply it, and then regardless of the consequences, we're doing the right thing because we know we're applying the rule. Very different ways of approaching a difficult dilemma. Like I said, yesterday I put up a longer video of me talking about the Jenny Lake case. It's in the playlist. And speaking of the playlist, today I'm going to add a few videos from Hank Green's channel, Crash Course, which does a nice job. There's one short one on philosophy in general, one on ethics in particular. I'll add them both. Again, they're not required, but they might be very helpful to you as we try to wrestle with some of these concepts and, wrap our heads around what's going on in the Jenny Lake case. So I recommend them. They're quite well done. They're introductory level, but they'll help flesh out some of the reading that you're doing in the textbook, Doing Ethics by Louis Vaughn. Okay, that's the message of the day. Like I said, it's Friday. Essays due Sunday night at midnight. Hope everything's going well. If you run into any problems or anything at all, let me know. Got any questions? Let me know. I'm here to help. In the meantime, I'm going to jump over to the YouTube channel and update that the playlist. All right. Take care of yourselves. Talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.